What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the page. We finna jump right into it. The new chapter of One Piece just dropped, 957, and y'all know most of the community been waiting for it, me included. I want to see if my theory came true or if anybody else's did. New World, Marine HQ. You must be satisfied, Isho. The abolishing of the Seven Warlord system was your goal, after all. We never saw eye to eye on it, but the kings of the world have spoken. You still think the warlords were necessary, despite all the sacrifice that we had to make for their sake? It must be because you never personally suffered under them. Alright, so you got Fujitora talking to Akaina. Let's just put our faith in the SSG going forward. The power balance of the world will surely tip in our favor. SSG. SSG. What the hell is the SSG? We might figure this out. Maybe I'm just jumping, but we might figure it out this chapter. But SSG? Okay. It can also tip against us. Apparently, in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido have formed an alliance. What? They just now finding this out. What? Does that mean the Rocks have reunited? this, yo, that's what I'm talking about. Like, let's get into it. Let's see what's up with the Rocks. Ah, man, stop talking like there's some kind of legend. This is reality we're facing here. For this to happen where we're already so busy, what a disaster. Two of the Emperor's allied, and it just had to be now of all time, but a report stated that alliance is only tentative at this stage. Damn, they talking to all of Marine right now. There hasn't been any damage done yet. But we have no idea what they planning, and we have no countermeasure prepared either. In truth, we know almost nothing about the legendary Rocks pirates. What is this shit? Okay, Big Mom and Kaido have been fighting like cats and dogs for years. No one could have foreseen this. Very few Marines are familiar with the name Rocks nowadays. Many years ago, we finally get a backstory. Many years ago, up in the Pirate Islands, Beehive, many significant individuals came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. That meeting led to the formation of the Rocks Pirates. They were a violent group, killing both friends and foe alike. What the fuck? Its members included Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, and their youth. They were led by their captain, Rocks. What? We about time. This is what we figured, and this is what it was. But what? What the fuck? Those are some monsters. The Rocks. This is what. Get the fuck out of here. About time. It's finally here. We finally know. Damn. Yo. Let me read that back one more time. Its members included Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido. We all thought this was just a theory, but it's facts. Whoa, that's whoo. Is that Shiki? That looks like Shiki right there in the back. Like, that looks like fucking Shiki. Oh no. Damn. About time. All led by their group. Hold up. Damn. Many years ago. Let me just read that one. Damn, they all met on Pirate Island. Beehive. Many significant individuals came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. Let me finish reading it. Indeed, these three used to sail on the same ship. Unbelievable. Many others who sailed on the Rocks also eventually made a name for themselves, such as Golden Lion. I told you. I knew that was Golden Lion Shiki. The Silver Axe, Captain John. Oh my God. Woo. Are you seriously? Hold on, I don't even know who Uchiku is. I don't know. Are you seriously? Then how come all these ends in common knowledge? Well, one reason is that most of the members couldn't stand each other, so they downplayed their exploits a big group. Their captain Rocks strived to become king of the world. They were basically a terrorist group bearing their fangs at the world government. Okay. So the government covered up their actions, which is another reason. But back then, their name was known throughout the world. 30 years ago, a fateful incident occurred at a place known as God Valley. On that fateful day, the Rocks, the strongest pirate crew in the world, perished on that island. That incident was big news. The unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled over all it wakes, was finally quelled by the Marines Vice Admiral Garp. This is why this man is a legend. Yo, don't look. Their unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled over all their wakes, was finally quelled by Marines Vice Admiral Garp. So that's what happened. Vice Admiral Garp has many acts of heroism under his belt. However, he doesn't like talking about that one in particular. I don't know why. He acknowledged it if you ask him about it. Big Mama Kaido, things keep going from bad to worse. The biggest reason why is because he allied with a pirate during the battle, although that part was never reported. We know. The Gold Roger. It was Goldie Roger. A pirate? There was another reason, though. He had to protect the Celestial Dragons during that mission. Huh? The Celestial Dragons were involved? In the plot fucking thickens. What if it's one of Garp's people? What if it's Garp's wife? Dragons and Luffy's people. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see. Oh no! What the fuck? Damn. Wait, is it our duty as Marines to serve the Celestial Dragons? His sense of morality never allowed him to believe that. The main reason Garp always rejected the title of Admiral is because it would have made him directly subordinate of the Celestial Dragons. His popularity and achievements are probably the only reason they haven't disposed of him for his attitude. God damn. So he just don't like the Celestial. What if Garp is like actually the real leader of the Revolutionary Army? I feel like I brought that up before, but I feel like he really don't fuck with them, and he probably gave Dragon the idea, and he's really like Garp stay close to the Marines, while Dragon do, you know what I mean, the dirty work because he trusts in his son. Garp and Roger encountered each other on that island and teamed up to defeat the Rocks pirates, all in order to protect the Celestial Dragons and their slaves. What is now known as the God Valley Incident. And there you go. Now you know Garp and Goldie Roger used to team up. He fought alongside the Pirate King. What a roll call. The Celestial Dragons, Roger, and the Rocks. What exactly was on that island? I never even heard of the place. The island of God Valley is no longer drawn on the map of the world. The truth of the matter is, after the incident, God Valley disappeared without a trace. What? An island that the world government wanted to hide was wiped from the history books. Do you really want to know more about an island like that? Rock's ambitions to become the king of the world meant he was involved with many of the world's taboo subjects. That's why there isn't much information on the Rocks pirates anymore. However, I am sure that those memories are lying dormant in the minds of more veteran Marines. So Rocks was a boy or a man. Even though it's all in the past, it seems unbelievable that there was a man capable of leading 3 of the 4 emperors. He was probably Roger's first and most formidable rival. He may have been known throughout the world as Captain Rocks, but his true name was Rocks D. Expic. Huh? He was a D. He may no longer be amongst us, but he is one of the few with the initial D who have appeared from time to time. He looks a lot like Dragon, though. While it's true that Kaido and Big Mom were part of the same crew in the past, they are much stronger than they were 38 years ago. If they have truly formed an alliance, then it may lead to the formation of the worst pirate crew in the world. Warlord status. They updated the bounties of the people who has been stripped of their warlord status. Okay, here we go. so we may as well review those bounties as well. First, the man who became an emperor 1 year ago, Blackbeard. As a result of his attack on Impel Down 2 years ago, he was able to recruit very powerful subordinates. He is the current ruler of the pirate island Beehive. His influence is constantly exploding, and he's slowly overtaking Whitebeard as a force to be reckoned with. The admiral of the Blackbeard pirates. Marshall D. Teach. Bounty 2 billion. So 2.2 billion. The next emperor we should discuss is this man. He was first recognized as an emperor 6 years ago. His subordinates trust him greatly. His executives are all big name. Beckman, Rowe, Usa. Boasting high bounties across the board, they are all well balanced and impregnable crew. The captain of the Red Hair Pirates, Red Hair Shanks, bounty 4 billion. God damn. Move on, we have the natural born destroyer who is said to have wiped out a village on the island of Giants Elbaf when she was a mere child. Refusing to trust anyone other than her own bloodline, she found the country of Tot-Tot-Land. Ruler over with her 85 children, she is the queen of the kingdom of sweets. The captain of the Big Mom Pirates, Charlotte Leland, bounty 4 billion. So she 4 billion. We know so far Big Mom has the highest bounty out of the Yonkos. And last but not least is this man. Although was only an appearance when he was with the Rock Pirates. He was only an apprentice when he was with the Black Pirates. He was able to rally many infamous pirates to his banner thanks to his sheer strength, and became an emperor in the process. The Governor General of the Beast Pirates, Kaido of the Beast, bounty 1.611. Kaido has the highest bounty out of all the Yonkos. We know that. How depressing. From here on out, we can no longer use the 7 warlords as a weapon against the 4 emperors. We have to see how the SSG from the Marine Special Science Force performs before we can determine whether to remove or dispoison from our ranks was a wise decision. On a related note, these were the bounties of the legends of the previous era. Damn, they giving us all the fucking bounties. Did I just see the Captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, Edward Newgate, bounty 5 billion. So Whitebeard, when he pulled up the Marine Fort, he still had the highest fucking bounty, and he's Whitebeard. He was white. Let me keep going. The captain of the Goldie Roger, the captain of the Roger Pirates, the Pirate King Gold Roger, bounty 5 billion, 5.5 billion. Goldie Roger obviously had the highest bounty with 5.5 bill. Like, I love this chapter, yeah. Oh fuck! No single pirate has ever surpassed the bounties of these two. However, if Kaido and Big Mom Alliance come to fruition, their combined bounty will exceed them both. They are currently in Wano, a country that is unaffiliated with the world government. They are. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki, we're leaving Wano alone. We don't have the resources to avert there, Sengoku-san. Of course, I had no intention of interfering. I only wanted to pass on my knowledge to this new generation of Marines. Even pirates are capable of developing relationships with one another. Their actions always have a motive behind them. One cannot hope to predict the future when they are ignorant of the past. Speaking of which, there was a pirate in Wano that Whitebeard Roger and Red Hair favored. Was it there? So they are like, do you mean Kazuki Onin? He used to be a division commander on Whitebeard ship. Word. Eventually he was poached by Roger and accompanied him to Pirate King Final Voyage. This current situation couldn't possibly have anything to do with Oda, could it? But doesn't it seem like Wano is a common factor for all the big shots? It's a bit too much of coincidence, don't you think, Sakazuki? What exactly is going on with Wano and Oda? Yeah. Hey, yo, we got some information this chapter, and I just, yo. Yo, tell me what y'all thought of the chapter. We all know that the Pirate King had the highest bounty, because one thing we didn't get is Dragon's bounty. That's who I really want to see, if he has the highest bounty, the most wanted man in the world. I gotta see his bounty. But it was cool to see all these legends bounties and see where they was at. You see Luffy with his 1.5 billion compared to these monsters of some monsters. Man. Yo, let me know what y'all thought of the chapter. This chapter was amazing. Man. I'm out there. I'm out.